Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Jessie. If you're new here, sorry about the terrible lighting, but it is almost 10 p.m. so there's obviously not great lighting right now, but I am getting ready for bed. And I've thought of this idea. So many people have been doing this like getting up at 6 a.m. thing on YouTube, and I got really obsessed with those videos for a couple of weeks. And then I was like, you know, what's interesting to me though is that it was just a bunch of YouTubers who like got up at 6 a.m. one day and then they like napped all day, and then like that's all that happened. So I thought it would actually be interesting to do like trying to get up at 6 a.m. for a week and see how that goes, how my body feels by the end of the week, because I feel like the first day you can kind of get through things off of adrenaline, and then the next couple days can be a little rough. But like a full week, or at least a full work week, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. You should be able to like gauge if it's for you or not. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So it is 9:45-ish Sunday night, and I want to do this challenge this week and see how it goes. So I also think it's important with these to start the night before, which is actually, in my opinion, the most important part of starting a new morning routine or any type of morning routine is what you're doing the night before. So I'm trying to go to bed earlier than I normally would. I would say normally I go to bed around 10:30, 11. Some nights way later, like some nights I stay up till like 1 a.m. So I usually get up in the morning sometime between like 7:30 and 8:30. So this is definitely very different than what I normally do on a normal basis, but I wanted to just see how I feel this week, see how the week goes, if I enjoy it. There's also like this piece of it too that like I have chronic illness, so getting a lot of sleep is important to me. It's not just something that I can like ignore. Like I actually need a lot of sleep. So we're gonna see how this goes, see how the week kind of progresses, and see how I feel after getting up at 6 a.m. all week. But with that, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. Okay, so I don't know how quiet I need to be. I don't think Ben can hear me, but I don't want to wake up the puppies. I'm really tired. It's 6:05. Basically, I woke up at 6, contemplated my life choices, why I wanted to do this, and somehow got up, which I'm just proud of myself for doing that, okay? Put on some pants and a robe because I was just wearing a t-shirt, and it's cold this morning and still dark out, which I knew was gonna happen, but it just, and then I took my thyroid medication. So if you're new here, I have Hashimoto's, which is autoimmune thyroid, like hypothyroidism, and I have to take my Armor thyroid, which is what I take in the morning before I eat anything. So eat or drink anything besides water. And now I'm just standing in the bathroom contemplating my life. I'm going to brush my teeth. I should have brought my tripod, but I forgot, so I'm gonna kneel. I'm gonna put on my, like, what is this called? Moisturizer? I hate that you can't see this, but it's proven. It's called Personalized Day Moisturizer with SPF. I love this stuff. And then I use this for my eyes. So I'm gonna put that on. Anyway, I'm gonna brush my teeth, put that stuff on, put my contacts in, and go back into my bed and start my morning routine. Kind of what I expected to happen is I woke up today and I feel pretty good. I'm tired, but I feel pretty good. I feel like I have like the adrenaline to wake up today. We'll see how I feel in a couple of hours, but I will say I did not sleep well last night. I woke up almost every hour. It took me like over an hour and a half to fall asleep, so I didn't get much sleep. So that's why I think that I'm like running on adrenaline right now. But I think I'm gonna do like a meditation on my phone here. So I have these like little oracle cards that I like to pull sometimes. And by sometimes I mean I haven't done this in like 3 months, but I just pulled this one today. It says, "The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen." Pretty. And then if you're interested in what it means, you can pause the video here and read this, but basically just letting yourself be seen. Don't keep your light hidden and just be yourself, basically. So just a sweet little way to start the morning. Okay, I'll be honest. I think the meditation actually made me more tired, because now I feel really tired. And I feel like I have like a little bit of a headache coming on, which sucks, but it's like 6:30 now. I could journal. I'm not really feeling it. I do need to make the bed, get dressed at some point, but they're still not awake. This is hard when I can't go to a different part of my house, you know? Especially when they don't wake up for another like hour. It's kind of hard to show you guys exactly what's going on, but it does make me like slow down in the morning. Usually I just wake up, jump out of bed, take my medicine or take my medication, put on my robe, and go downstairs because I know Ben's been with the puppy like all night, so I want to like relieve him. Yeah, so it's just kind of nice to like chill up here for a bit, although I'm having a hard time not going on my social media because I don't have anything to do right now. It's 7 a.m. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and wake them up because I didn't get up at 6 a.m. just to sit upstairs on my phone, you know? First of all, I changed. I put on like a sweatshirt and some leggings because I would like to go for a walk this morning. The sun is like just barely, I mean, you can just tell the sky is getting just a little bit lighter. How do y'all get up at this early if you don't have to be somewhere? Like if I had to go to work, I could understand, but like all of you guys that work from home, how do you get up before 7? Because I'm just sitting here like, it's dark out. Yeah, it's dark out, you know? Just fed and took these 2 out. Ben's out there picking up their poop. But it's weird, hi baby, being up earlier. 7:15 isn't super early, but I'm like already hungry. So I am gonna make myself some oatmeal for breakfast, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. I think I'm gonna check in on work quickly, maybe, and then I can just do like my quick morning things, and then I can eat. Ben has to like do his morning routine, and then we're gonna go for a W, so we probably won't be able to go till like 8, I think. I'm gonna make myself some oats. I'm not really like an oats girl, but we're gonna try. Gonna try to do this. I have no idea how to make oats though, so we'll see how this goes. I usually don't eat this early, but I'm hungry. I think that's like the one problem with getting up earlier, is that like you're hungry earlier, you know? Finn is like trying to figure out who I'm talking to. We're gonna go for a W once Ben is done with like his morning routine. Hi buddy, come here. Oh, it's my big puppy. Hey my big puppy. Here. So Finn's cuddly this morning. Good boy. One of the things I found is I feel like this morning routine would be much more efficient if I wasn't waiting on someone else's morning routine. And that's like zero offense to my husband. It's just the truth. Like, he didn't get up at 6 a.m. so he still needs to do his morning routine, and he doesn't like doing his mornings quickly. Whereas I'm much more like fast-paced. So yeah, that's the only thing, is I probably would like already be on my walk right now, but I can't take both dogs. So it is what it is. Okay, update time. It is now 10 a.m. We got back from our walk like 10 minutes ago, and I took a quick body shower, brushed my hair again. It's like all crazy because it's humid out today, and got dressed and left. So I'll say this. It's hard trying to incorporate a new routine or waking up early when you have a partner who has an entirely different schedule than you. So, you know, I woke up and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like do all this stuff, and we're gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna be able to get to the coffee shop early and like, you know, do all this stuff. But really, I'm on like the same amount of time that I am every other day, because Ben is running slower than me. So I had wanted to be done with the walk by like 9, but he had stuff to do this morning. So yeah, so it just kind of sucked because I was almost like bored for like an hour waiting for him to get his stuff done. Whereas like if, you know, you live by yourself and you can do things whenever you want, then it's a little bit different of a story, right? So that's one thing I've noticed about today. I'm not like mad about it or anything. I'm just taking note of like the way things are happening, or like how things are happening. I'm going to Starbucks, which I actually prefer like this cute little, it's called Wake Forest Coffee Company in Wake Forest. But Starbucks right now has their brown sugar shaken espresso thing, and I'm like obsessed with it. Okay friends, my little day one recap. It's 9 p.m. I'm getting ready for bed because I am pretty tired, although I'll say I'm not as tired as I thought I would be. However, I do have a pretty terrible headache. I'm not really sure if it's from not getting enough sleep or if it's because there's like a big weather front moving in. We're supposed to get some storms tonight, and then it's supposed to drop like 15 degrees or something like that. Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's 6:15. My alarm went off at 6, but I've just been like laying in bed because it's super cold. We keep our house really cold. So I'm very tired. I went to bed, I showed you guys last night at like 9, but then some shit happened called a very loud thunderstorm. And so yeah, I was up until the last time I looked at the clock, it was 10:30. Between 10:30 and 11. And I think I only woke up one time last night, which is great, instead of like every hour like I did the night before. Can't stop yawning. I'm so tired. You guys have no idea how many yawns I'm cutting out of this clip, but I truly don't fully remember what I was talking about. I don't know if this is going to show up backwards, so I'll just show it to you guys. This is the card I pulled this morning. The Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So basically, I'm feeling kind of anxious this morning about money, and I just asked, you know, the universe or God to show me, or whatever, this card to show me something that will help with that anxiety. So let's find out what that is. I'm gonna try to do some writing here for a little bit. Okay, friends, quick check-in for day 2. Sorry, it's a little dark. I am pink again for no reason. It is 12:15 and I am just gonna make myself some lunch. Use up one of my last cans of tuna. I'm gonna make like a little tuna salad with some crackers and cucumber. And it's gonna be great. But I wanted to update you. Today I'm actually feeling really great. I feel like I got up early. I was productive enough, but also took my morning really slowly. We went for a walk in the park for about 45 minutes. Came home, ate a nice wholesome breakfast. I had some potatoes with some veggies. It was great. And then I had a meeting with my client from 10 to 11ish, and then I've just been working since then. For the last hour-ish, I've been like head down working. So I can take a break now before my podcast. Actually, my podcast is at 1, so I need to hurry up and eat. I was thinking it was at 2. So I'm feeling really good. We'll see how I feel after my podcast. Podcast and a call today is definitely a lot of like brain power. So thankfully I don't have a ton more on my list besides that. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. He's looking at Cora. He's not interested in the camera. Hello friends, back for another update. It is day 2 that I fully made through getting up at 6 a.m. A little bit of some breakdown of how today went. I had energy pretty much all day. I didn't feel as hungry today either. And yeah, I felt pretty good. I was done with all of my work by like 2:30 p.m. Kind of just had like a slow day because I got started much earlier, which was great. And so yeah, feeling good today. Much better than yesterday, that's for sure. If you guys want me to share my journey, I am trying to lose weight and I'm actively trying to lose weight right now. So losing weight in your 30s, losing weight with Hashimoto's, with a chronic illness, which just kind of adds a couple more layers on to losing weight. Like losing weight can already be difficult, but I'm trying to go into it with like an abundance mindset and like adding food and pleasure into my life versus only focusing on what I'm cutting out as far as food goes, which is kind of why this video ties into that one, because I'm just trying to like take care of myself, trying to incorporate a morning routine, and we'll see how day 3 goes. Hello, I look like a greasy egg right now, but it's because I just did my skincare. It's like 6:20 something. I woke up at 6 and I laid in bed until like 6:15, and then I just did my skincare, brushed my teeth, put my contacts in, all that stuff. I'm feeling rough this morning. I had a moment this morning where I just really wanted to go back to sleep because I was like, I don't need to be getting up at 6. I woke up right before my alarm again, which is fine. And yeah, I have a headache this morning. My nose is all plugged up, so something's in the air that's giving me a headache or something I ate. Like I've said before, I'm definitely not a morning person, so the fact that I don't have energy right away in the morning is not surprising to me, and that's not like the goal, right? I know that I'm never gonna wake up and be like energized in the morning like some people are, and that's just like not who I am. What I'm more interested in is if this time frame is important or helpful for my life, and if it makes me feel better in the long run. Like I'll say, for example, 1, I'm like proud of myself because most days my alarm will go off even if it's at like 7:30, and I'll like turn it off and just go back to sleep. And this has shown me that like that's a choice, and I've been making that choice. It hasn't just been like, oh, I just need the sleep, I need to fall back asleep, because I've been doing just fine waking up at 6 and actually waking up. I wanted to say I'm already done with the work. It's not even 8 a.m. It's 10 to 8, and I'm done with all of the work I have to get done today. Everything else, I'm waiting for clients either to give me something or approve something. Friends, I am a wreck right now, but this is what I'm truly doing. It is 4:30 p.m. I'll be honest, I didn't work a ton today besides doing stuff around the house, like
cleaning the kitchen and the house and stuff. I have not felt great. My stomach has been really off, which I told you guys about in like a previous vlog. Seems like it's kind of igniting, which I'm not very happy about. I don't think it has anything to do with like lack of sleep or anything like that, but who knows, you know? Ben actually just left to go pick up our CSA box. I think it's either our last one or our second to last one. It was pretty good. Do I think it was worth the money? No. I'm not in like the best mood. I'm just kind of very low energy, which is unfortunate, but yeah, so today wasn't very productive. That's why I didn't really show you anything. I'm probably not gonna do much else tonight either. The dogs are playing, sorry, they're loud. I am doing the best that I can with today. It's not like my most productive day. I'm still glad that I got up when I did, because I still think overall my energy is better than it would have been. And I was able to still get in some work this morning. Good morning. It's a little past 6:30. I really wasn't sure that I was going to get up at 6 today. My alarm went off at 6 and then I reset it for 6:15, fell back asleep, woke up again at 6:15, and then I contemplated my life choices. I wasn't sure if it was good, like if I should just let myself sleep. Now I'm just sitting here. I will be honest, I kind of was scrolling on my phone for a couple minutes because I'm just really tired. Yeah, I've been just like struggling with my nights these last like 2 days, where I've sat on my phone up here and like watched YouTube for like an hour or something like that. So I'm gonna try not to do that tonight, because it's not that I'm not tired. I'm definitely tired, but I just want to be on my phone, which is like not helpful. Okay, friends, it is Thursday night, so the last day I'm going to be making myself get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Will be tomorrow. So it's like 10:30. Ben does Uber Eats Thursdays through Sunday usually. So he didn't get home, and then like we're getting the dogs situated and all that stuff. So it's 10:30 now. I'm pretty tired. This week has been easier than I was anticipating it to be. A lot of what I have learned is no matter what time I set my alarm for, if I just get up when the alarm goes off, that's like a win. So I've really been struggling even with just like sleeping in later than I need to. And it's mostly just because of laziness of getting out of bed, which is going to be even harder as it gets colder. So I think it's just a good habit to try to continue no matter what time I set my alarm for. Good morning, checking in on the last day of the challenge. So I woke up at 5:25 this morning, fell back asleep. I got up and peed and fell back asleep. And then my alarm went off at 6 and I laid in bed until 6:30. Today was actually the hardest day for me to wake up, which is interesting. I really thought it would be the opposite. Like I thought Monday or Tuesday would have been the hardest, but it was actually today. Hey friends, just a little mid-morning update. It is 9:11, so I've been up for 3 hours. I'm really tired today. I would say today is the most tired day that I've been, which is interesting. I'm actually wondering if it's food related, because I did have like some really salty food yesterday and it was kind of off plan. Not necessarily that there's a plan, but just like not my normal eating. And I'm wondering if that's actually what's happening. And if that's true, I need to remember that the next time I want to eat like a whole bag of chips. Just wanted to update you guys. I'm gonna make myself a coffee. I really haven't been drinking coffee this early. I've usually been drinking it more around like noon, but yesterday I didn't even have coffee. I did have a soda though. So I don't really think that's any better. In fact, it's probably worse. Okay, friends, so I want to wrap up this video and let you know like my overall thoughts about getting up at 6 a.m. every day this week. First, I want to talk about the fact that I've worn the shirt in pretty much every video that you've seen this week and the next video as well, because I'm currently filming a day in my life and I'm wearing this. As far as it goes with getting up at 6 a.m., I would say pros. I got a good amount done. I stuck to a habit. I felt pretty good, and it gave me a lot of inspiration. I think as someone with like chronic illness, I am always nervous sometimes to do things that might make me tired because it can like really engage my fatigue. And I was really afraid that getting up at 6 a.m. would like make me feel terrible, and I didn't. So it kind of gave me some confidence in my body and how I've been feeling. So that was all wonderful. It helped me get back into the routine of like actually getting up at a certain amount of time. And I was much more productive last week than, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm always pretty productive, but I was able to like get most of my stuff done in the mornings so that I didn't have to continue it into the afternoon. Cause even right now it's 3:30 and I'm not really like done with work for the day. So yeah, those are like the pros of it. I would say the cons for me, I don't need to be up at 6 a.m. It's just like not necessary. However, I would like to get up between 6:30 and 7. So that's kind of my goal. I think I'm gonna set my alarm for like either 6:30 or 6:45 moving forward, just see how that goes. Another con, I was really hoping that this would help me get into a habit with writing in the morning. That's quite honestly like the biggest reason I did it. And I just don't have like the brain power in the morning to be creative writing my fiction book that I want to write. And I think one thing that could be helpful is still getting up early and using that time to like get ahead on work and like do stuff like that. And then finding a different time to write my book, because that's something that's really important to me and I don't want to not do that. I also had all these intentions of like getting up and like working out, and I didn't work out at all this week, but we did take a walk every single day except Friday because it rained all day. So that was really good. And I'm really proud of myself for that. I would say the other con initially was that it actually made me hungrier because I would wake up hungry and I had to kind of like force myself to like be hungry for a while because I just didn't want to eat. Well, first of all, with my thyroid medication, I can't eat right away. And second of all, I just didn't want to eat at like 7 a.m. because then I was hungry again at like 10 or 11. I think also for me, I started eating differently and I started this challenge on the same day. So there were a few days where I didn't feel well and I couldn't tell you if it was from getting up or if it was from eating differently because I've been eating mostly plant-based. I think there's only been one day that I ate fish, but yeah, otherwise I've been eating almost entirely plant-based. So, which has been really great, but I do feel like it takes your body a little bit of time to get used to that, right? So those are kind of my pros and cons. Is it something I'm going to continue doing? Not right now, mostly because I don't need to. And like having my own business allows me that flexibility. But what it did remind me of is that getting up earlier is helpful. Getting up earlier and going to bed earlier is helpful for me because I just feel better that way. I feel like when I go to bed really late and I sleep in really late, I just don't feel great. I feel like very lethargic. And, you know, I feel every morning when I wake up, I'm tired, but like, if you're tired at like 6 or 7 in the morning, that's fine. But if you're tired at like 9 or 10 in the morning, it's like hard to function, you know? I'm not gonna get up at 6 a.m. for now. If I go back to like a corporate job or if I want to start like working out in the mornings, then I might. But I do think I'm going to get up earlier. So I'm going to get up, I think between 6:30 and 7. And that kind of will give me some space to still have time for a morning routine and feel really productive with my day. And then, you know, if I decide to move it up to 6, then I will. So yeah, it gave me some insight into like how well my body actually can function that early in the morning. And it kind of just helped me think about, you know, things like working out and writing probably aren't going to happen in the morning. But if I wake up earlier and I can give myself some time to wake up and do like more admin type tasks for work quickly, and stuff like that, then that's great. I think too, for me, one of the things that I really noticed, because I do have flexibility with my schedule currently, I can kind of do what I want to. So like I've been getting up, kind of doing my little morning routine. I've been like checking in on work. So like checking in on emails and stuff like that very quickly for work. And then I can go for a WALK, I can shower, get ready for the day. And even then, if that means I'm starting work at like 10 a.m., I've already put in some work. So I'm not just getting started with work, if that makes sense to you. And then work for a while, all that kind of stuff. You guys kind of see my natural progression of how my days go in my day in the life videos. But yeah, that's what it was like for me getting up at 6 a.m. every day this week. I thought it was a really cool challenge. I'm glad that I did it for a full work week instead of just one day, because I think I wouldn't have gotten an accurate idea of if it was worth it for me or not. And I got up at 6:30 this morning. Well, that's a lie. My alarm went off at 6:30. I laid in bed until 6:45 and I didn't come downstairs until 7. So, but I was up early and I, you know, have gotten quite a bit done today. And Mondays are usually my like craziest day because I'm like running all over the place. But yeah, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you can see the rest of my videos and hang out over here on my channel. And if there's ever any video that you would like to see from me, make sure you leave it down in the comments below and I would love to hear from you guys. But I will see you in the next video.